In the book of First Corinthians, chapter 10, verse 13, the Bible says, "There hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But God is faithful, uh, who will not allow, or rather will not suffer you to be tempted beyond that which you are able. And He will, with the same temptation, make a way of escape." Now, the word temptation there means trial or test, distress, pain. And in the world that we're living in is full of pain and trials and temptations and tests. And none of that will come to you except that which is common to man. You're not the one going through that issue alone. There is someone somewhere who has gone through it, or who is going through it, or will go through it. It is common to man. But the comforting part is that even in the midst of this trial, God is so faithful that He will not allow you to be tempted, to be tried, to be distressed and pained beyond that which you are able to bear. And on top of that, He says, and He will use the same trial, the same temptation to create a way of escape that you may be able to bear it. Now, it was Apostle Paul who wrote these words. And in 2 Corinthians, we learn in chapter 12, where he was going through a particular distress and he cried to the Lord 3 times. And the Lord told him that His grace is sufficient for him, for His strength is made perfect in weakness. And it underscores the same thing we have seen in 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13, that whatever we are going through, God is aware, God knows, God cares. And if He has allowed you to go through it, it is because it is common to man. And it is because He is faithful enough to make sure that you have enough strength and enough grace to overcome that which you are going through. I know it is whelming. I know it is overwhelming. I know it is painful. But God is so faithful that He will never leave you. He will not forsake you. He will stand with you. And He will use that same temptation, that same trial, that same pain to create a way of escape so that you may be able to bear it. I'm praying for you. I know that in the world we're living in, as painful as it is, God is so faithful enough that when we call on Him, He will answer. He said in Jeremiah 33 verse 3, "Call upon me and I will answer you, and I will show you great and mighty things." Over truth, without Him, we can do nothing. God bless you.